welcome in. I am Miss Kinghorn and we are back here in The Sims 4. And yeah, this week we are building quite a large family home. This has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, I think. I'll find out into here. Now, I have done all of the landscaping, I've done all of the floor plan, all of that is already done. So we are jumping straight into furnishing. So I did record it all, but I could have made this into like 2 videos. I think I've cut like a good couple of hours out already before then speeding all this up. So yeah, that all went in the bin. But yes, we are doing quite a big home, and it's actually for the Fox family. Now, this is a family I created, and you'll see them obviously in the screenshots at the end. It is a couple, and they're 3 boys. So they have, I'm not necessarily going to call them twin boys, but there are 2 children, both of sort of child age, let's put it that way, but whether one's a little bit older, something like that. And then there is also a toddler in here as well, and the family cat in there as well. So this is actually a cat friendly house. So where I was saying a couple of weeks ago that I was creating very much sort of dog friendly homes, this one is very much for the cat lovers out there. And yeah, we get a few bits and pieces put in around the place for them as well. But we are jumping straight in here to the sort of entrance hall. Now, I did spend a very long time, ages, trying to get this staircase to work in here, because the way that the kind of floor plan went out, that the stairs in real life didn't look like a staircase in The Sims. It just didn't really work. So when trying to convert this into The Sims, I did have a little bit of difficulty, which means that this floor plan here is a little bit of a strange one and not what it is in the original floor plan, let's put it that way. So I've had to kind of cheat and move things around and jiggle and stuff into there, but it has to go up here because of the way that the upstairs bedrooms work, and that's a very fixed space. So the 3 bedrooms upstairs are quite small. The 2 of them are, I think they're only like 4 wide by maybe like 6 something. You'll see that later on as we head upstairs. But yes, this little space, and I did wonder about sort of colours. I was kind of thinking like blue, kind of like sort of neutral kind of more colours. In the end, we did kind of go for a bit more of a yellowy kind of look throughout parts of this house as well. And yeah, don't worry, it's pink, it will change again later. I went through so many colour variations on some items that it may just magically jump to a different colour as we go on through. But we're nearly done with this little entrance hall. So I kind of had little things in sort of different corners to kind of make it work for a family home. So kind of a little bit of a coat rack here by the front door, a little stool to maybe just put your shoes on or take your shoes off, and things like that. And obviously you've got the chair by the back door as well in there. And there is actually like a downstairs sort of a loo toilet space down here as well. And yeah, now there is an office, so you could in fact convert this into actually a 5-bedroom home if you wanted to, and then you can basically change the ensuite to being like a family bathroom downstairs. So you have other options if you would like more bedrooms in this house, but I went for a sort of office and sort of study area into there. But this is the living area, kind of a playroom area. It was quite a big space, and I kind of cut it into little sections. So the sofa kind of acts as like a room divide, and you have like 2 smaller sections, which I think works okay. It is a little bit cramped. It is usable. You obviously see that in the screenshots when I playtest and do all of that in with the family. But yeah, your Sims can sort of sit in everywhere, and they can get into the beds and do all of that sorts of things that you need into here. Alright, but there's the fireplace. I love this fireplace. I've got to be fair, this is probably, it's a little bit bigger than what I would normally do. I tend to do like a 2 square fireplace. This is a big 3 one, but I think it fits in there quite well. And so yes, and then using a few book nook and some of the horse lunch pack into here as well. But yeah, just as I say, trying to split this space so it's a little bit easier for your Sims to use it in sort of multiple different ways. So this is a little bit more of a chill out zone, and a nice family kind of home into here, and then having some play sort of equipment for the kids and even the toddler into here as well. And then there's a few little bookshelves and stuff we get in as well. Now the little space you can see up in the top left corner, you can kind of just see it's a little bit empty at this stage. That actually becomes like a utility kind of area as well, so that again could be changed into another bathroom if you want more. Obviously it doesn't have the necessary bits in it, but it's easily changed out if you wish to, because I don't know how you play. So let me know, do you have any ideas, any preferences for what you would like to see in my builds? Then do let me know in the comments down below. Even if it's a case of you have maybe a family in mind that you would like me to build a home for. No guarantees, but it is always a possibility that we could do something like that in the future. But you'll have to let me know. Now these are bookshelves from the book nook. Now I like them, they look really good, they're very useful, however, and there is a big however here, parts of them are bookshelves, parts of them are just shelving units, and they're not all in the one place. I kind of was a bit confused for a while as to where all of the others are, but they are actually in the shelving unit, so yeah, I had to go on a bit of a hunt, which is why you had a big cutout into there. But this is the kitchen space. This is like a big kitchen diner coming into here, and yeah, I think it works. It is a bit small probably for the number of Sims that this house can hold, but it works out really well into here. Now the floor plan that I was originally building this off of did have kind of like a it's not a U shape, but it's kind of like a diagonal bit of an island in there, but I tried it and I really could not get it to work. So in the end you don't have anything like that. I tried lots of different options and different sort of suggestions in there. So basically where that bin comes from, like, there's like a row of counters and then it goes off at an angle. I couldn't get it to work. I've seen other people do it, so it is possible, but I just could not get it to work. And it was just sipping and it looked messy, and so I thought, no, I'm just gonna can it and we'll just have a simple little L-shaped sort of kitchen in here like this. And then all my favourite clutter coming in as per normal, and yes, so all of the counters actually are usable again, making it very much accessible and sort of usable for your Sims to use into here. So yes, and then typical mug going in the sink, and then making it very dirty so that it looks like somebody's just had a nice cup of tea or coffee, and then we are waiting for some more to do the washing up, as I think is pretty much common in, well, at least my house. I end up doing the washing maybe once a day and having everything just stuck in either the sink or on the worktop next to it, ready to go. I'm a bit lazy like that, what can I say, into there, and then getting the chopping boards in, using the wonderful tool by Twisted Mexi as well to kind of get those to go in a little bit of an angle and in the right place, or leaning up against the fridge freezer into here as well. And that's pretty much the kitchen all done. Just a few little bits and pieces to go in, especially like the cabinets and stuff across the top here. And yeah, then we're done. for this area. And then obviously we have the dining table in here as well. Now I did say earlier that there is a toddler, and we do have a toddler chair upstairs, I believe, because I'm not entirely sure if I put one in here. There might be one by the time this goes up onto the gallery. Yeah, I didn't put one in here. Oopsie. Anyway, it will be fixed when it goes up. So you'll have one probably in the corner over there by the windows. I will grab one for you. Into there. Oh dear. The things we notice when we're watching this on playback. Anyway, that is that room done into here. And yeah, this house is coming together quite well. I love that picture, I've got to be honest. I haven't used it for ages, but it looks really good. So I think it's from Dine Out, I think. It's a little bit of a weird one. I don't tend to use many of their artwork pieces other than like that big set. I use that all the time. But kind of creating a little bit of a different kind of backdrop here for the bed. So these are like the 3D artwork pieces. And they work really well as kind of like a funky little bit of artwork to go on the wall into here. And then we grab out a bed to go in front of it into here, and then using that as kind of like a headboard area. It might be a little bit hard to actually rest on, but that's what the pillows are for into here. Now, talking of pillows, this was done before the new kit came out, so I haven't got those throw pillows, which I love. I have to be fair, this was supposed to come out last week, but changed it all around, and we ended up recording a different video for you into there. So you had the high-rise luxury penthouse that I will put a tag to up in the top right corner for you, so do go and check that one out into there if you have not seen it. Then what are you waiting for? Where I basically build a huge house for like 3 Sims into there. But yes, that was a very cool different build, I've got to be fair, than this one. I'm liking expanding, kind of doing different builds. I think I see a lot of people do like save files or do lots of sort of the same house, or maybe like a oh, what's the word I'm trying to find? Like trying to make it all look very similar, like it cohesive into that. I can't do that. I tried and I got to about 3 lots and I was like, I want to do something different now. So maybe at some point I will go back to my historic city centre, save, well, kind of town rebuild, but yeah, not at the moment. Into there. I love the idea that people like can do those sorts of things, but honestly I like trying different things, different styles, and I get stuck doing the same thing over and over again. So different builds, different ideas is kind of more what I'm looking for into here. But we've jumped straight here into the little office or study space as well, and we have a little piano in here too, which is like super cute. I love this idea that we've got these new pianos in here. They do look pretty cool, and having some more books on the top. Always good, just little clutter pieces, just to sort of throw them around the place into here. That's all we really get in here, is sort of the piano and then the sort of office desk area. I don't know whether it's maybe somebody works from home or if it's just a sort of space for them to do some research, so that bits and pieces, or maybe like online homework or something. I thought a little bit more like that. But we have jumped upstairs to the first of the kids' bedrooms. Now there are 2 kids and 1 toddler in here, and this one is kind of an under the sea sort of theme. I found these wallpaper pieces from Parenthood, I think. Don't quote me on that one because I'm not 100% sure, but with all of the sort of fishes on, and there's some which have like basketballs and clouds and things like that on, but I thought the fish would be quite cool. And then obviously we've got the fish tanks coming in here as well, just to give it a nice little kind of cohesive little look into there. And I do get a little bit of clutter in here as well. But as I say, they can access all of the beds and stuff in here. Now, that's actually one thing that I'm not entirely sure with the sort of floor sort of clutter in there. Whether they can actually like walk on all of it. I think because I've put some of it under the bed, it's fine. But I know if it's on the floor and they have to walk over the top of it, they don't. So I'm not entirely sure why that is. I feel like it should be a little bit better. Either your Sims can just step on like the hoodie or the books or something into there. But yes, we do have that one. And this is the little nursery in here for them. Again, kind of using a lot of the sort of pastels, neutral colour in here. But it's a nice little green and blue space into there. Kind of, it has like the really small sort of room. But I feel like that's usually what you do. Like, you have firstborn is usually in like the biggest bedroom, and then it sort of goes down the edges. I know as the baby of the family, I was always in the smallest, boxiest little room into here. So this is probably my room. If anything, my first kid's bedroom when I was growing up was probably smaller than this, I have to be fair. I had one of those sort of loft beds that had like, I think it had my wardrobe and my computer desk underneath it into there, because it was such a small little space into there. But then this is coming together into here as well, and a few little bits of toys and sort of clutter around the place as well. And as a high chair up there, I did say that we put a high chair up here, but I will put another one downstairs as well. And then obviously all of the bathrooms do have like potties in them for you, because sometimes you don't want to trek all the way up to one bathroom if you desperately need the toilet as a toddler, because you just won't make it. But then this is the last of the kids' bedroom, so we are speeding towards the end of this video. This one I didn't sort of really go for a bit of a theme. I kind of have like the science sort of experimenting table in here as well, so maybe it's a little bit more like that, but it's kind of a little bit more of a free sort of room into here, but using some bits and pieces. And there is a big desk in here too, so that works in there, but obviously keeping it all sort of with that blue sort of theme. And I love that sort of wallpaper that we've got in here, that sort of darker blue going up. It kind of fits like the colours that I was really going for with this build. But yes, right, more clutter incoming, because we end up placing so much clutter in these bedrooms into here. But yeah, as I said, they are quite small bedrooms because they're kind of like in the dormers really of how all of this sort of works. And here they're more in the loft space. Obviously a lot of the living is sort of downstairs, and then it's like up here just sort of to sleep and maybe a few little other bits and pieces, whilst most of the time is spent downstairs either doing things or kind of outside. There is a big pool outside as well, and a bit of patio and stuff, and they've got like bikes and stuff as well. So there is lots to do sort of outside as well. And I think in the garage we use some of the stuff from the greenhouse kit as well, so like the potting table and stuff, just to kind of give that a little bit more of a purpose in there, because obviously garages in The Sims do not work because we don't have cars. Although right at the beginning I did show you a car, but that's just a decoration into there. But we are quickly wrapping up this video, so if you have enjoyed it, then please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. And you can also subscribe to my channel. If you have liked this and would like to see more, then you can follow me on pretty much all social medias out there as well. But I will be back next week with a brand new video. But until then, stay happy and stay building. Bye everyone!